Well, they describe him as a hardworking family man. You know, you mentioned police being here at Anthony Farrell's home all night into today. At some points, as you showed there, they were moving a lot of evidence from this home. But people who live in this community find it very hard to believe it was their neighbor who could open fire on 5 co-workers. The person they described to me as knowing is someone who was a family man, who was hardworking, but was working in an extremely uncomfortable environment. At Anthony Farrell's home Thursday, 12 news cameras were there as investigators pulled a tub full of evidence covered in brown wrapping out the side door, hoping to explain more about the deadly shooting at Molson Coors. But people who tell us they knew the 51-year-old claim he's not the type of person they thought would carry out a mass shooting.
Yeah, I would have expected him to be someone, to do that.
This woman who asked not to be identified claims she worked with Farrell for 3 years.
Hardworking, problem-solving, good person.
But there was one problem the woman told us could not be solved.
A lot of racial things there that shouldn't go on there.
What kinds of things?
People would openly say the N-word in front of me. Was incidents where we had a work meeting and somebody, put a noose in the bathroom there and, said something, and, no one should have to deal with that. She
told me she addressed the problems with the offenders directly, but regrets not going to management.
But I said it for myself, you know what I mean? You're not going to do that around me. Plain and simple. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Some people wouldn't talk to me, after that.
Neither Milwaukee police, the FBI, or Molson Coors would respond directly to the allegations of a toxic racial environment. And back in Farrell's neighborhood, growing disbelief about the investigation still unfolding.
So I never thought he was in that where he would do anything like this. So, like I said to the kids, something went wrong that triggered him that way.
Derek, do you have any indication whether Farrell filed any complaints?
No indication of that just yet, Patrick. No response from Molson Coors. That former co-worker said she talked to the people who she heard using the N-word directly, but says she did not go to management. We also reached out to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, the agency which handles and investigates workplace discrimination. A spokesperson with the EEOC said they could not confirm or deny the existence of an investigation related to Anthony Farrell or Molson Coors, and they said at least we checked court records and there were no lawsuits filed by the EEOC on behalf of Anthony Farrell. Patrick.
All right, well, we should learn more in the days to come. Derek Rose reporting live from Milwaukee's Northwest Side.